You see that do not enter sign right there that I got on the side of my shed? I found that on the side of the highway. I picked it up, brought it home. Come inside my tent real quick. A little chilly outside. Hey, this tent right here, I got this tent from the TikTok shop. This is a Fantic Zeta D8 Pro. Holds up to 8 people. Let's push this out. The size of it, all the sides, they just pop out. And I have some panels that I could put on the outside of it that like block some shade. Like if the sun was shining in a particular area, I could put a panel up. But like right now, since it's raining, and I want to sit right here on this wall, I can actually put the panel on the outside and I can sit down right here. Now, if y'all are wondering, where did I get this tent from? I got this tent from the TikTok shop. These 2 chairs are sitting right here. Those 0 gravity chairs, I just got those recently from the TikTok shop. This is my outdoor camping light. Got it from the TikTok shop. This is my fire pit table that I'm actually about to cut on. Got it from the TikTok shop. I got all this stuff for free, just from promoting on TikTok shop. There we go. You see the panel? I put the panel up, keep that water off of me when I sit right there. Now let's cut this on. Woo! Yo, this thing puts off some heat. I'm gonna have to take this coat off. Woo! Puts off some heat. It's only about, I wanna say it's like 40, maybe like 40 degrees out here right now. Let's turn it down a little bit. Woo! Thing puts off some heat, man. Now look, I know y'all probably worried about carbon monoxide, stuff like that. But look, we got an open area. No, we ain't gotta worry about carbon monoxide because we got plenty of oxygen. This door right here actually zips closed. And I've used this tent multiple times. This is when I have I haven't really had no get-togethers, but if we do want to come outside, we'll come out here and sit up under this tent. But in the summertime, I don't keep it up like I keep it up in the winter, because in the summertime, the grass, the grass does grow inside it. So when I cut the grass, I had to move it every time I cut the grass. And plus ants will make ant piles inside of here. So I take it down and I put it up when I need it. But right now, what's the day? What's today's date? January 18th? No, the 19th. Today's the 19th, January 19th, Sunday, January 19th. I've had this tent up ever since Thanksgiving. And I ain't took it down ever since. I took it down one time, but I only took it down because we had a snowstorm last week, matter of fact. And I didn't even take it completely down. Up here at the top, it's got like a, matter of fact, I'll show you. So right here at the top, this is the roof. If you just pull it down, it'll collapse the tent. And when you collapse it, collapse the roof. Once you get the roof collapsed, you go on the outside and you push the walls in. So you push the walls in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 walls. Push them in and it'll fold down onto itself. Now, of course, I had to pull this fire pit out. I pulled the fire pit out there, put the cover on it, and I collapsed the roof, the walls, because we had a snowstorm. And I knew that if I left it up, that roof would have caved in and it probably would have snapped my poles. But that was like 2 weeks ago when I did that. We're supposed to have some more snow this week. But look, I live in North Carolina. Snow ain't really a problem around here. Yeah, so, nice little tent. Summertime's great. Of course, you don't even need the fire pit in the summer. So we got way more room than we have right now. Woo! Got my chair, got my towel so I can wipe it down. Yeah, like I was saying, summertime, you don't need the fire pit because it's hot. It's hot, you don't need it. Wintertime, fire pit. So I keep the front door open, make sure we got maximum airflow coming in here. Now look, my camping light right here beside me, This thing goes up pretty tall. I have about, I want to say I had like 3 or 4 of these lights. So in the summertime, you know, I put one in each corner. You really can't see this thing right now, but I'm gonna show you how it works. This is the lowest settings. It goes up taller than this. I think that's about as tall as it'll get. Let's see, I think it might could go a little taller. There we go. I knew it had it in it. It's a grower, not a shower, baby. So look, you just pop these out just like that. Pop these out. Pop them out. You can turn them however you want them. It's battery powered, rechargeable. Look at that. Cool light, daylight. 1, 2, yeah, see the brightness? Yeah, nice little camping light. Like I said, it's rechargeable, so that makes it even better. Now you don't even have to use it on the stand. It comes on a stand, but you can actually take it off. You can actually take it off the stand. Let's see if this one has a hook. Yeah, this one has a hook on it. Have to get something to pop it out. See, there's the hook. So you can hang it. Let's say, I wouldn't hang it right here at the top of this because, come on camera, come up. I wouldn't hang it right here because it'll probably collapse my roof in, but it has a hook where if you want to hang it on something, you could. But you see, I only had one out here. And this one is enough to light this tent up. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture that I got saved on my phone and show y'all how it looks at night. But of course, when you're inside this tent, you don't want to have too much light anyway during the summer because you have mosquitoes and gnats that's gonna be attracted to it. So we're gonna sit it right here until we get done. We're gonna sit it right here. Look what I happen to have in here, some wasp and hornet killer. It's been in here since the summer. You need this stuff because you don't want to be sitting in your tent enjoying the summer breeze or whatever, and the damn wasps come in. You gotta spray them down. But yeah, like I was saying, in the summertime, those ants, cause you got the shade, those ants will come in here and make ant piles, and you won't even see them. Like they just be in the ground. Cause I remember one time I came in here, I had on my Birkenstocks because during the summer I wear Birkenstocks. And I came in here one day and I was doing something and I kept feeling ant bites on my feet. I was like, what the heck? And I looked down, I had a bunch of ants all over my feet. So yeah, summertime, you know, we'll take it down and only put it up when we need it. And this actually packs into like a carry bag. Nice little carry bag, has a handle on it. Cause this whole tent, it's probably only about 25 to 30 pounds. Doesn't even weigh that much. And I got it pretty like, I don't know, y'all can't see it right now, but on the outside of it, I got it tied down with bungee cords. With bungee cords, I got stakes in the ground. Look, I'm just running my mouth. But the reason I brought up that I got all of this stuff from TikTok, because I was a TikTok seller. I wasn't like a store that had my own goods. I was more like an affiliate. I was a TikTok shop affiliate. Notice I say I was, because TikTok got banned just last night. That's why I'm here on YouTube right now. So if you're watching this video, it's because TikTok got banned last night. Man, it was supposed to be banned at midnight. It didn't even make it to midnight. It was banned by like 10 o'clock. And one thing I noticed from social media and looking at the news, like everybody's blaming it on Joe Biden. Everybody's saying Trump is going to save it. Matter of fact, if you log in on TikTok right now, it has a message that says, hopefully Donald Trump can work with us for a solution. That's what it says on TikTok right now if you go check it out. Now look, years ago, when Trump was the president originally, he actually introduced the legislation to ban TikTok. But, he kind of backpedaled on it. Then Joe Biden, he came into office. He actually signed the bill that made it into a law. And he didn't even try to fix it before he left. So let me ask y'all this question. Who did y'all vote for? Who did y'all vote for? Did you vote for Joe Biden? Did you vote for the TikTok ban? Did you vote for student loan forgiveness that many people didn't even receive, that they were promised? But let me tell y'all something. I didn't vote. And I'm gonna tell you the reason I didn't vote. Because where I live at right now, it's not my permanent address. It's not like the address that's on my driver's license. So when I went to go vote on election day, they told me I couldn't vote at the location that I was at because it wasn't my district. That's the term, wasn't my district. So I didn't get a chance to vote because I had to get off work. And then I was still driving trucks then. I don't drive trucks anymore for all of y'all. For all of y'all that follow me, you know, back from Flatbed Gang when I was driving trucks. But I stopped driving trucks in November. I work at a real job now. I'm not gonna say trucking at a real job, but I work at a pharmaceutical plant called, I ain't even gonna say the name because they have a social media policy where I work at now. You can't talk about it online. You can't show the logo. But I work at a pharmaceutical plant right here in North Carolina. And how I ended up working at a pharmaceutical plant is because when I was flatbed trucking, I was delivering to a lot of job sites. A lot of job sites that I was delivering to were new construction for pharmaceutical plants. So I started doing a lot of research on it. In Holly Springs, they have a pharmaceutical plant that's gonna be the largest in North America. It's in Holly Springs. It's called Fujifilm. I don't work at Fujifilm, so I'm saying the name. I don't work at Fujifilm, but I'm not gonna say too much about it because in the future, I might go work there in the future. But as of right now, I don't work at Fujifilm. But anyway, I've been in school like the last 3 years. Last 3 years, I've been a student. I was originally going to school for business administration. That was my original goal, business administration, because I had these dreams of, you know, owning a trucking business. But in the last few years, I kind of saw how it's kind of took a turn for the worse. Like, so long term, it wasn't what I wanted to do. And the reason I say this is because I was going to school for business administration. Now, the good thing about me going to school for business administration is because when I first started going to school, you know how you got to do the prerequisites. You got to get the English, the maths, you know, like the basic courses, stuff like that. So I was doing that. I went to a party. One of my good friends that I grew up with, he had a birthday party. He works at a pharmaceutical plant. So at his birthday party, I met a whole lot of people that also work at different pharmaceutical plants. Bunch of nice people. Everybody was all dressed up. Everybody was so happy. Like everybody was just telling me how much they loved working there. So that, and along the fact that I was delivering to a lot of new construction sites, Fujifilm, the largest in North America, ain't even opened up yet. I was delivering to this place when it wasn't nothing but trees, and they just cleared the land, when it was just a bunch of trees. If y'all know where Fujifilm is at in Holly Springs, it's right down the road from Target. It's on New Hill Road. So at one point in time, when you coming down New Hill Road, it was nothing but trees over there. So I was delivering to this place when it was nothing, and now it's fucking major. So while I was sitting on these job sites, I started, you know, doing research, finding out, you know, what exactly was this job all about. I remember I made a TikTok where I was talking about it, and I was like, you know, either you can be a trucker delivering to these places, or you can go work inside the places and whatever. So me delivering to the job sites, and then I went to this birthday party with all of these people that worked at this pharmaceutical companies, and I was like, you know what? This is something I want to do. So what did I do? I ended up changing my major. I changed my major from business administration over to biotechnology. So my new major is biotechnology. Now I haven't graduated yet. I still got about, well, my anticipated completion date says August of 2026. That's, what's this, January 2025? I don't think it'll be August 2026. I think it might be maybe August of 2027. I think it might be. And the reason I say that is because when I first started my college courses, and that's kind of the thing with the business administration, I did all those prerequisites. So when I changed my major, you know, I was able to keep my English. I got to do one more math. I think I got to do pre-calculus. I got to do biology. I haven't did that yet. Some of the classes that I did, like accounting, economics, some of that stuff is not going to transfer to my new major. But a lot of the classes I did, they did transfer over. So I had to do this BioWorks class. Like, it's got to the point now where like most of my work is online, but it's gotten to the point where I actually have to go in person to classes. Last semester, I had to do BioWorks. This semester, I'm doing a class called Bioprocess Measurements. I actually have to go to class every other Tuesday. But the flexible thing about it is because now that I'm working at my job now, I work from 7 to 3:30 Monday through Friday. So the classes, they have labs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they have different times. But Tuesday is an evening class from 6 to 8? 6 to 9, I believe, 6 to 9. But when I went to class last week, we had a lab that we had to do. I forgot what we was doing, man. But we was doing something. It was like some metal flakes. We had like some metal flakes. I forgot what they were. But we were dissolving them in some acid. And then after we got done dissolving them, the professor, she flamed them up or whatever to dispose them. Yeah, it's some pretty cool stuff, man. I wear a lab coat, safety glasses. Hey, I put a picture up here. Yeah, man, that's a pretty cool job, man. But like I said, I'm not, like, I had people joke with me and be like, hey, you're an unlicensed pharmacist or whatever. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm a process technician. I'm actually a field tech. That's what I do. I'm a filling tech, a filling technician. Where I work at now, we fill medicine. Like the glass bottles that you see with liquid in them, we fill those bottles where I work at now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, man. Pretty interesting job. Nice job, man. Hey, look, we even got a dress code. Business casual. It's too cold right now to wear shorts, but no shorts, you know, business casual. No sweatpants. Even though I have put on a pair of sweatpants one time on a Friday, but during the week, you know, collar shirt, khaki pants. And you know, it's kind of crazy that you go to work, you know, business casual, but when you get to work, you got to change clothes. You got to take all your clothes off. You got to put on some scrubs. We got scrubs like a nurse, doctor wears. We wear scrubs. Then we wear like coveralls over that, face mask, hairnet, beard net, safety glasses, latex gloves. Pretty cool job, man. Pretty cool job. I love it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Working at a pharmaceutical plant. I love it. Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. The pay. The pay. I will say this. I got an entry-level position. I have an entry-level position because I just had to get my foot in the door. I'm not fully qualified yet. I don't have my associate's degree. And when I do finish my associate's degree, like I said, I'll be finished with that. They have a program at the college that I go to, Johnson Community College, Smithfield, North Carolina. They have a program where when you finish the associates, you roll right over to East Carolina University and go for the bachelor's. I'm not gonna stop, man. I'm not stopping. I ain't had no student loans. I ain't had no Pell Grant, none of that stuff. I've been paying for all this stuff out of pocket. You know, the community college is pretty affordable. Now, I am kind of worried about, you know, when I finish this and go for the bachelor's, I am kind of worried about that, but I do know they have tuition assistance at the place that I work at. So yeah, back to the pay. I'm getting entry-level pay right now. Entry-level pay. And everybody's like, man, you make more money trucking. You make more money trucking. Of course you're gonna make more money trucking because, you know, that's just how trucking is. But I'm only gonna be entry-level for like a fucking few months. A few months. Yeah, I'm learning, and not even just school, like on the job training, it's like certain qualifications that you have to fulfill. Like right now, I'm still in training. I've only been at this job a month. I started December 9th, so I've been there like a month and a week. Yeah, so, but I'm learning a lot. I'm getting signed off on everything I need to sign off on. So yeah, it's not even about the money for me. It's not even about the money. I done made a lot of money trucking. I done put myself in a good position right now. Man, I didn't work from November up to like the 1st of November to December 9th. I didn't work when I started a new job. I didn't work because my engine on my truck blew up. So that was another sign. I knew trucking was not gonna be a long-term option for me because I knew it was only a matter of time before my damn truck went down. I had about 890,000 miles on that truck. Now my truck's been paid off since May, not May, what's this, 2025? Okay, May of 2023. My truck's been paid off. So the whole time I've been trucking, I ain't had no truck payment. I was coming home every day. And then I had to take every Tuesday off last semester because I had to go to class every Tuesday from 9 to 1. So that slowed me down as well. How did I make ends meet? TikTok. I made all my money off TikTok. I was still trucking. I was still bringing home, you know, about $1,500, $2,000 a week from trucking. So, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. I ain't got no dip. But my truck's paid off. Y'all ain't even seen my black truck I got sitting over here. Y'all probably seen my white, my GMC Acadia, my soccer dad. But let me show you this truck. Yeah, I don't even think I showed y'all this truck right here. My old Chevy, old Silverado. Hey, I love going to the beach. And I used to always rent 4-wheel drive vehicles. I rent them every summer to go to the beach. But I said, you know what? I was driving by this car dealership one day. Look at my license plate, Snow Dirt. Got my drop hitch from Rhino USA. That's another TikTok shop product, Rhino USA. This Most Plus cover, TikTok shop. Those steps I got on the side right there, TikTok shop. Tow mirrors, TikTok shop. I got rock lights in here. You see the rock lights? I got wheel lights. You can see the wheel lights too. The Chevy emblem, the bow tie, it lights up. You see that light strip right there? It lights up. One right there, one right there. Yeah, I got all this stuff from TikTok shop for free, by the way. Running board lights. It's one on the other side as well. And they work with the signal light. The signal light also works with the wheel lights. If I go left turns, signal light, those wheel lights will light up. That mirror light up. Look at my neighbor. He has a Silverado too. That's basically the same truck. Same truck right there. Same truck as mine. But mine's lifted. Yeah, his ain't lifted. He don't have steps on him. I put those steps up there myself too. With an impact wrench that I got from TikTok shop. Yeah, this is a nice truck, man. This is a quad fold cover from Most Plus, by the way. I got another one over here. A tonneau cover, that's what it's called. I got another one right here. That's a roll up. So that one rolls up. I got my traction boards over there. Also from TikTok shop. Another set of traction boards. So those in that package are basically the same as these. These are just smaller. I don't know how this lid keeps popping open. This is my trucking equipment. What I haven't sold. I've sold most of it, but I still got some. I got my leaf picker upper. That's what this is right here from Viver. I know y'all seen Viver on TikTok shop. Tough tools, half the price. My lawn sweeper, which I haven't used in a while, because my tree that was right here, I cut it down. But yeah, how y'all like my truck, man? Chevy, man, like a rock, baby. Look at them tires. We're a little dirty. Cause yes, we do like to go off-road. I don't know about y'all, but I like to go off-road. There's my palm tree. There's my wood pile. This is actually dunnage that came off my flatbed trailer when I was trucking that I chopped down to use in my fire pit. Now these right here, you see that mush? Those are actually pellets that I threw in there. And they turned into mush. Let's go back in here. Whew. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, it seems like I'm living pretty good. Seems like I'm living pretty good. And and I'm gonna tell you why I'm living good. I'm gonna tell you why I'm living good and I'm living comfortable. I tell this to anybody. My life did not change for the better like it is right now. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm better than I was 10 years ago. I'll be 39 years old February 1st. I'm at a good place in life right now, but my life did not change like this until I started working for P&S Transportation. Keep that in mind. P&S Transportation. My life didn't change for the better until I went to work at P&S, and I love that job. The only reason I left that job is because I just didn't want to be a career truck driver. At one point in time, I did, but now I don't want to. And if I never would have went to that party that my friend had where I met all those people that he works with, if I never would have went to that party, I never would have had the idea to go work in the pharmaceutical career. Cause I didn't think I could do it. I thought I was too dumb. I didn't think I had the qualifications, but I actually had to go to school to do it. I had to go take that class. You don't have to take that class that I took. You don't have to go that route to get a pharmaceutical job. But if you don't, you're going to be working like packaging type jobs, warehouse type stuff. Because when I was taking that BioWorks class, it was actually people that were in there that already had pharmaceutical jobs. I ain't gonna say they had pharmaceutical jobs, but they worked at pharmaceutical companies. But they were just doing like average type work. They weren't doing anything like technical, like working with medicines like I do now. The job I do now is very technical. That's why we call technicians. I'm not a pharmacy tech, but pharmacy techs do take the same class. I'm a field tech. That's what I do now. If I go work somewhere else, I don't know what I'll be doing. But it's crazy how the stuff that I learned in class, until I actually started putting my hands on and working at this company, then I started to realize hey, I learned this in class. My supervisor, he has what the fuck is he? He told me what he was, but he has a master's degree. He has 2 master's degrees in something. He graduated college in 1990. He's an old guy. He's a cool guy too, man. But yeah, he's pretty smart. But every time, one thing I learned about my supervisor, he doesn't like to answer questions. And it's not that he doesn't want to answer the questions, it's because he wants you to find the answer for yourself. So if I ask him a question, the first thing he'll say, did you read the SOP? Standard operating procedure, if you didn't know. Did you read the SOP? Did you follow the BPR? Follow the steps in order. Don't go, just Friday, I was skipping steps because I wasn't really skipping them, but I skipped them on paper because it was some things that I needed to do right then and there, but I should have did it in the order that I should have done it. And he actually said something to me about it, because you have to document in real time. I can't document something that's hasn't happened, but I know it's going to happen. But I told him, I said, you understand why I did it, but I also understand why you telling me not to do it. And see, what happened was the glass that we filled, that we use for the medicine. I had another person that I worked with. They went to get the glass. They went upstairs to get the glass. So I got the BPR, the batch production record. So I had the BPR. The first step on the BPR was to verify the glass. Now I knew my coworker was getting the correct glass, but my coworker hadn't came back yet. So while I was waiting on my coworker, I was like, I could do some other things on this paper until my coworker gets back. But so basically my supervisor was like, you should have waited until the coworker came back before you started documenting. Simple stuff like that. I won't make the same mistake again, because my supervisor, he's not gonna write me up for it. But he was saying, if a director or if an auditor was to come on the floor and ask for your BPR, and that has happened. My first week working there, we had an auditor come on the floor and was asking questions about something, and he was basically asking why the paperwork didn't match what he was actually seeing. So little small things like that. Just learning experience. I love my job. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't be out here talking about it right now. But look, my coffee has gotten cold. Oh yeah, it's real cold. I'm about to get ready to go back in the house and make some more coffee. Hey, I want y'all to drop it down in the comments and tell me what y'all think about my new career. I want y'all to tell me about y'all careers, how y'all careers going. How do y'all feel about the TikTok ban? Everything, anything you want to tell me, leave it down in the comments. I had a good time talking to y'all. This is like therapy, just out here talking, telling you about my journey. And like I said, if y'all been following me since day one, since I got on YouTube, you can see the progression. Thanks for watching. I'm about to cut this off and go in the house and make some coffee. I'm out.